All right, guys. Apparently, Tom Aspinall was on the Piers Morgan show saying that him and John Jones is the next fight to make in the heavyweight division, and it is the next big fight to make in the heavyweight division. And guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, it is the next big fight to make in the heavyweight division. And as a John Jones fan, I'm not gonna lie again. I am scared of Tom Aspinall just a little bit. Now, hear the key word when I say it, just a little bit, that I'm scared of Tom Aspinall. So don't go out saying that I'm scared of him. Just a slight bit I am, because he does bring that Dominic Reyes style of fighting. He is a smarter version of Dominic Reyes. And if you're looking at John Jones, you go ahead and look at his kryptonite in the octagon. The Dominic Reyes style of fighting is his kryptonite in the octagon. So looking at Tom Aspinall, it is scary. But let's go ahead and talk about it, guys. In what world, in the Piers Morgan show at that, we're inviting the interim champ over the world heavyweight champ? Since when we doing this? Why are we not inviting the world heavyweight champ of the world, John Jones, on the show to go ahead and talk to Piers Morgan? That's all I'm saying. Now, some of you guys may hate what I'm saying because you Tom Aspinall fans have been giving me hell, disliking the video. And to be honest, you can go ahead and keep doing it. I really don't give a damn. I'm going to tell you how I feel. But I'm hearing that Dana and Tom Aspinall talked backstage after the John Jones and Stipe Miocic fight, and Dana White told Tom Aspinall that this is the big fight to make. And Tom Aspinall said that John Jones is gonna want crazy money, and Dana White acknowledged that he knows that John Jones is gonna want crazy money, and Dana White is going to give John Jones that crazy money to go ahead and fight Tom Aspinall. And I think John Jones accept that contract. Now, one thing I will say, in the magic world where John Jones does lose to Tom Aspinall, it will hurt his ego, it will hurt his soul. And this is something that John Jones know he can't do. So John Jones will be well prepared. And this is a fight that I know John Jones won't be able to sleep at night. John Jones is going to go ahead and be a lion that is hungry to go ahead and kill that prey. So if you guys think John Jones will not be ready for Tom Aspinall, you're crazy. This is one of those fights that all of us as a John Jones fan won't be able to sleep at night. And we will be ready for that smoke. But guys, let's go ahead and hear this clip of Dana White talking about John Jones and Tom Aspinall, and we're gonna hear Tom Aspinall with the Piers Morgan.
It doesn't have the potential to. It's going to be the biggest heavyweight fight ever. It'll probably be the biggest fight we've ever done.
And they're saying it's gonna be bigger than motherfucking Brock Lesnar. They're saying it's gonna be a bigger fight than what Brock Lesnar did. And you guys know Brock Lesnar is one of my top 3 best WWE superstars in the world. MMA fighters, not really, but we're giving
Dana
WWE.
White says you and John Jones the biggest fight in UFC history. What did you feel when you heard that?
Well, I agree. Actually, I didn't. So that took place, that interview, right after the Jones fight, the same night. And actually, right after that press conference, I had a meeting with Dana.
Yes, because later in that interview with the press, he says he's got you waiting to see.
Yeah, I was waiting outside.
And what happened?
Literally outside that room. So I hadn't seen any of this stuff that he'd said. So in all honesty, I was expecting him to come and we maybe negotiate a little bit. And he literally walked into the room and said, "It's happening." And I said, "Well, he's going to want loads of money." And he said, "I know, but it's happening." And he said, "It's going to be the biggest fight in UFC history." So
does that mean John Jones has agreed?
I don't think so, but I think I don't know what in all honesty, John Jones is like, nobody knows what he's doing, even the UFC, so I don't know.
He says he wants fuck you money. I imagine Dana will pay him fuck you money, won't he?
I would imagine so. I mean, I can't speak for Dana, but I would
you
imagine
get
so.
fuck you money?
No.
How much would you get for that fight?
I don't really care about money at this point. I mean, obviously, I've got a family. I want to make as much money as I can. But to me, what's more important is unifying the belts. See, in MMA, it's a little bit different to boxing in the aspect of you have different weight divisions, which is very like boxing, of course. But usually you have one champion, one face, one name of every division. Now, in the heavyweight division right now, there's 2. And I don't want there to be 2 because I feel like I'm the number 1. John obviously feels like he's the number 1. And let's fight about it. It's not that difficult. John often likes to talk about legacy and his history and all this stuff. It's not about John. It's about the belt. And I want to be the unified champion. So for me, it's not so much about money.
In a match-up with you and him, what skills does he have which you think currently he's better than you at? And conversely, what do you think you have where you're better than him?
Well, John, let me first start by saying John is absolutely elite, and I completely agree with the notion that he's one of the best fighters ever.
Is he the greatest?
Potentially, but the way that I look at it is he has failed a couple of drug tests. To me, that rules you out of being the best of all time.
Really?
For me personally, yeah, I think.
Does it make him a cheat?
Yeah, of course it does. Yeah. If you're on steroids or whatever, I don't think he was on steroids, but he was on PEDs, performance enhancing drugs. If you're on PEDs and your opponent isn't, that's absolutely cheating in my book. Unless you're both allowed to do it.
You've never taken anything like
Absolutely not.
that? You never would?
When I retire, I will. Yeah, absolutely, to keep my body healthy, and your body stops producing testosterone after a while. To be a healthy older gentleman, I'll probably do some kind of testosterone replacement.
You're suggesting
therapy.
I should be pumping
I think
steroids?
So. No, I don't think.
About it, because I know Tom Aspinall pushed some buttons of John Jones, man. One thing I know John Jones is for sure doing, he is seeing this Tom Aspinall interview between him and Piers Morgan, and John Jones is instantly thinking, this son of a bitch, talking about the PED situation, and he is this acknowledging the fact that I am the GOAT, I am the man. Maybe I'm not the guy in the heavyweight division, and you can believe that. But you better respect that I am the man of the company. And that's what Tom Aspinall just discredited from John Jones. So let's add extra fuel to the fire. Being on Piers Morgan is a big deal. Piers Morgan is a big name. So Tom Aspinall being there, John Jones feel away. Why am I not on Piers Morgan? Why am I not there? John Jones feel some type of way about that. So that is another fuel to the fire that you may add to the fire. One thing's for sure, man. I'm ready to see this fight at this point. I need to see this fight. I think this fight will do well in Vegas. I feel like we should take this fight to Vegas, man. What good venue is there to take this fight? Maybe in the Garden, but John Jones just fought at the Garden, so it's like, I don't think it's a good spot to go back at the Garden, but maybe take this fight to Vegas, dog. If not Vegas, a second option, I would like to go to like a foreign place, like Brazil. I know Brazil's only meant for like Brazilians to just go out there and fight, but the Brazilian crowd is crazy, and I would love to see the Brazilian crowd just absolutely go rocking at that, at their stadium. And I think this fight will do well at these two places, man. One thing's for sure, man. I know John Jones will be ready for Tom Aspinall. He won't be able to sleep at night. I know that for sure. John Jones, he's going to be up every single day thinking about millions of scenarios on how this fight can go. He is going to be fully equipped, fully prepared for this fight. He is going to look at the Dominic Reyes as a point of as like a film study for him to like, kind of, not getting caught in those situations again. And I feel like he's going to be better. Him being an underdog against Tom Aspinall is a disgrace. I feel like John Jones should be a huge favorite, but it is what it is, man. I'll be making some free bankroll on UFC, whatever it is that these two dudes fight. And if these two dudes fight, man, you guys know I am betting the house on Johnny Bones Jones. Tom Aspinall, a good guy, great guy, but I'm going with the GOAT, and I'm going to stick with the GOAT, guys. You already know the deal. I'm going to tell you too, man. It's your boy, Freddy MMA. Like the video, subscribe, Mother F. I'm out.